All right, let's talk about a landmark paper called OverFeat. This thing was a real game changer. It introduced a single, super elegant framework that totally changed how we teach computers to see and understand the world around them.
Okay, so let's just dive right in. It's one thing for an AI to look at this picture on the left and just say, white wolf. Easy enough, right? But now look at the image on the right. This is a whole other ballgame. It's not just about naming one thing. It's about finding a person, a guitar, drums, lamps. I mean, they're all over the place. Some are big, some are tiny.
And this was the big question facing AI researchers back then. How do you go from simple recognition to, genuine spatial understanding? How do you build a system that can do both, the what and the where, all at the same time?
To really get why OverFeat was so brilliant, we first have to break down the problem it was trying to solve. And it really boils down to 3 separate jobs in computer vision, with each one getting progressively harder. So you've got 3 layers to this. First, the simplest is classification. That's just naming the main thing in a picture. Then you level up to localization, which asks not just what it is, but also needs you to draw one box around it. And finally, you have the big one, detection. That means you have to find and draw a box around every single object in the scene.
Now, localization is a tough grader. To get it right, the box you draw has to overlap with the real ground truth box by at least 50%. So if you get the label right, but the box is off, nope, that's a fail. Precision here is absolutely key.
And then there's detection. This is basically the final boss. There could be any number of objects, and the system gets dinged for every single mistake. Every object it misses, and, get this, every phantom object it finds that isn't even there. It's an incredibly tough challenge.
So you have these 3 really hard problems. How did the OverFeat team decide to tackle them? Well, the standard way of doing things at the time was to build separate, specialized systems for each task. It was kind of clunky, super inefficient. But their idea, it was something much more elegant. They had this totally revolutionary insight. They thought, wait a minute, what if learning to find an object could actually make you better at naming it? And what if the reverse were true too? So they proposed this single integrated network where all 3 tasks are learned together. They bet that each one would actually strengthen the others. This was a huge departure from treating them as 3 separate problems. Okay, so let's pop the hood and see how they actually built this thing. It's a really clever 3-stage pipeline.
First off, they needed a smart way to search the image. The old methods were like searching a dark room with a tiny little flashlight. You check one small patch at a time. Super slow. OverFeat's network, though, it's more like a floodlight. It processes the whole image at once. And here's the key. Because it's looking at the whole image, the calculations for areas that overlap are shared, not repeated. This makes the whole process incredibly fast and efficient.
Their whole process really breaks down into these 3 key stages. First, figure out what might be at every single location. Second, predict a bounding box for all those potential things. And third, merge all those predictions together to get one final confident answer.
So in step 1, the network slides across the image and it spits out a confidence score for every possible object class at every single spot. You can almost picture it like a heat map, The bright spots are where the network is saying, hey, I'm pretty sure there's a bear right here.
Then comes the really clever part. They attached a second, specialized network to the first one, and this one's called a regressor. Think of the regressor as a coordinate calculator. Its only job is, for every spot where the first network thinks it sees something, to predict the exact 4 coordinates of a bounding box that would perfectly wrap around that object.
And as you can probably imagine, this whole process generates a ton of predictions. I mean, you're doing this at multiple scales, multiple locations. You end up with hundreds, maybe even thousands of overlapping bounding boxes, all kind of voting for where they think the object is. It's a beautiful mess.
So the final step is to take all that chaos and find a consensus. The system looks for clusters of boxes that are all pointing to the same thing in roughly the same place. By averaging all these overlapping predictions, a single, precise, and really high-confidence box just sort of emerges from all that noise. It's pretty cool.
So the big question is, did all this clever engineering actually work? Was this unified approach better than the old way of building separate systems? Well, the results from the toughest computer vision competition in the world kind of speak for themselves.
At the 2013 ImageNet competition, OverFeat went up against the world in the localization task, and it achieved an error rate of just 29.9%, a number so low it just blew everyone else away. And I mean, just look at this leaderboard. They didn't just perform well, they won the whole thing. It wasn't even that close. This really proved that their integrated approach was the way to go.
But they didn't stop there. After the competition, they took their model and fine-tuned it for that even harder detection task. And they set a new record there too, with a score of 24.3% MAP. That's a metric that rewards you for both finding all the objects and drawing really accurate boxes around them.
So winning contests is great, but beyond the trophies and leaderboards, what's the real lasting impact of this work?
You can really boil its legacy down to 3 big things. First, it gave the world a single, elegant framework for 3 huge vision tasks. Second, it proved with hard data that training these things together actually makes the AI better at all of them. And finally, and this is huge, they released their model as a tool. They called it OverFeat, so other researchers could build on what they'd done.
I think the authors themselves said it best. They created this single shared system that could do different jobs, all while learning everything it needed to know straight from the raw image data itself. It was a total paradigm shift.
And that really leaves us with a fascinating question, doesn't it? OverFeat showed how powerful it can be to unify different but related tasks.